the best YouTube shorts as chosen by you right here. Oh, this one's great. So this is a coat closet, okay? And yes, I'm taking an axe to the coat closet to make a giant hole. Now here's the goal. A secret passageway in a coat closet. Staple right there. Our secret passageway is almost done. It is almost done. This is my favorite part of this video. You have no idea how hard it was to edit that music to the staple gun like that. My daughters were obsessed with Peter Pan when we built this. This was just a little over a year ago. This is awesome. Cue lights for the win. And look at how the trapdoor looks when we finish this thing. This is amazing.
Oh my gosh, where did he go?
The layered spandex like that is actually from Magic Tricks. That's an old magic method. And it hid the secret passageway for a while until we changed it. You'll see the change in a second, but first let me drill through my countertop here. Now, this is a little bit crazy, but we did get a special diamond drill bit so we could go through the countertop and get this tubing underneath there. So you're going to see some painting here that's going to create just a really cool scene, but we wanted to do something underneath with basically underneath this countertop right now. There's a whole bunch of empty real estate that's not being used, and I asked my daughters what we should do underneath it, and they said smoke machine. So I had to figure out what we did with a smoke machine, and the answer was it's a smoke machine. So we've got the tube right here to connect the smoke machine. I'm going to remove the flour, and you can see it looks like a smoking gun. I want you to see my daughter's faces here. The harder one was the bubble machine. The bubble machine, really, the bubbles would get caught on the edges. But, okay, I guess we don't care about safety here in this household. I'm just going to saw right through the railing of my balcony. This is a very tall ladder, and this is really what we did. We marked off a circle where the railing was.
Is that the thing that you're going to be holding on to? No.
That is the thing I'm going to be holding on to. I should be able to drop this, slowly descend. Now, if the company who makes these things is watching this, no, the product didn't mess up. We messed up with something here, but eventually we got it working. So it's not just going to hold a bag of flour. It's going to hold me. Genuinely, this was the scariest moment. My wife sat up here for 15 minutes before jumping like this. It's the most fun thing ever. But yeah, you're not made to jump off a balcony like that. Okay, so we had a trampoline outside. You'll see later we've moved the trampoline inside, but we got to do something with the trampoline hole in the yard. This was a crazy project, and I'd make some changes now, but you'll see this turned out pretty well because we end up with all of our patio furniture in the trampoline hole. We decorated it. The finished product, the before and after on this was kind of crazy, which was the title of the YouTube short. This was just one afternoon in 110-degree heat. You can see how much I'm sweating. By the way, shout out to an amazing television that does vertical video. That's my jam. But look at this. I got no notes. That looks spectacular. It really was cool. Now, this... love it or hate it, this was loved and hated by the internet. Some people really hated it, but just listen to the way this lines up with the music. I really worked hard on this edit, and it has an oddly satisfying quality to it. Bam, 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 bam. Yeah! Love that part. If you know anything about editing, you know on every one of those shots, I have to go back and paint the square and then come back to position. Stop motion stuff is hard, but that looks pretty cool.
Hi, my dad built me my
This is great. So you saw earlier our secret passageway in the closet. This is what it turned into months later. This is my daughter Haven. She's 6 at the time.
Whoa.
And this is what we called a tunnel of doors.
This is
my favorite invention I've ever come up with. I wanted, when you open a door, immediately behind that door to be another door. And behind that one, another one, and another one. Kind of like, I was inspired by Get Smart, the old TV show that had doors upon doors upon doors. And I hand-painted those bricks that are protruding. I'm going to show you the build of this because it's short. It's less than 60 seconds. You're right here. Check this out.
What is this?
I forgot about that.
Wow.
And there's the Alice door number. So watch this. We wanted to figure out a way that we could cut a circle in the wall. What is it called? Sheetrock. Right in front, right behind that sheet of sheetrock is the old spandex from the old secret passageway. But we don't tell anybody that as we're making this new one. But look at this tunnel. This was what we came up with. Me and my team, we figured out that you could have a tunnel of doors if you actually built a shrinking tunnel. So we were inspired by Willy Wonka and part of this, something that kind of gets smaller as you go into it. And you can see each of these just starts out as a piece of solid wood. And then all you have to do is hang it on the hinges. It's actually quite easy. And if you ever do this, the cool thing about this is it's modular. So this tunnel of doors can pull out and go inside any standard doorway closet. And so this is now all the doors. And I just want you to see one other thing. Once we had it all installed and you see all the fun tunnels, we had some cool hands. We couldn't install both of them because the door wouldn't close. But this...
See the secret passageway?
My daughter's...
I know what to call it.
Give, girls, both of you, give the thing a couple twirls.
That was legit. That was the funniest thing ever. I told them to twirl the safe. They twirled themselves. I fall more in love with my daughters every day. That was adorable. Okay, so this was a real Amazon order. We ordered, how many balls was that? It was thousands. Yeah, how many? 20,000 balls? Okay, so that's what our delivery looked like. My favorite comment on that video was, hey, I didn't know... I was told that only gym teachers could get those parachutes from our preschool days. This is a wild thing. So you saw that this is the hole that the trampoline was once in, and then we put a fire pit in there. Now it's going to become a ball pit. We got some swing set equipment to hang over it, which was actually not a great decision because you can't get to it without... Look at how big this thing is.
This! What do you think? It's a giant ball pit.
So in order to, you have to climb on the swing set. My daughter couldn't even get to the swing from there, but they were completely buried in this ball pit. They wanted to keep it forever. We could not keep it forever. It has become a fire pit once again, but with a totally different setup. And watch me swing my daughter like the Hulk here. This is wild. No daughters were harmed in the making of that video, but a door is harmed in this one. Holy cow. Little homage to The Shining. This is great. It's one of these kits, you can find them online, where you can make a secret passageway. And it was that easy. It took us about 10 seconds to make the secret passageway. But the button,
using a special button that we're going to install in a secret book.
Watch this. This was, I really wanted a secret hidden finger to open the button. And here's our magician's fingers. Magicians, for some reason, have a lot of fingers lying around their house usually. Fake thumbs and stuff. I could use one. My thumb's kind of messed up right now. So this was a nice setup because if you pull the ribbon, it pushes the finger, which pushes the button and opens the door. But
This is a secret passageway.
we changed it
with 4 different ways you can open. One is with the banana. The other is by switching the golden statue from Indiana Jones for the bag of sand, just like in the movie. Third way to open this bookcase is by pushing my favorite book. It's called The Jerks.
It's a magic book.
Fourth way is this.
So this is the way we open the bookcase now. There's a cool tilt switch in that, but it's not anything complicated. It's actually just a fingertip, again, hidden fingers, and that finger just hits a button on that ledge. Shout out to my sword-swallowing friend, Ryan Stock, who invented that little gizmo. This is one of my favorite opening shots we've got. So cartoonish to saw through a door. Real talk on this video. We didn't know what we were going to do. I just knew I wanted to chainsaw through a door around my body. After we did that, I was like, you know what I love? Friends. I'm obsessed with the sitcom. And what you're actually going to see was a real invention. So my main guy who works with me, a guy named Russ out of Branson, Missouri, he was like, you know, what if you put something funny on the peephole? Because the Friends door has a peephole. And
It's the friend's door!
It's the friend's door. I'm going to put the
I'll
camera.
also give you some real talk. My wife here, she's being very sweet. She's acting excited. She's a Seinfeld girl, not a Friends girl. So I put in something special for her at the end of this. I recently had over Teller from Penn and Teller out here in Las Vegas to the house. The peephole fooled him. He looked through the peephole and he thought that it was actually looking into the apartment.
There's something that happens in this peephole as well.
This peephole is a fun little surprise for Seinfeld fans. I'll show you. I'll put the camera up to the peephole. It looks great
really
in
good,
person.
'cause look at through here.
It's the reverse peephole.
There. Oh, you're doing the Elaine
Oh
dance?
my goodness,
No,
look
stop,
at her
please. Oh,
Elaine
please don't.
dance.
No, please,
Wow.
Please don't.
So our house has a laundry chute. We had to illustrate that it's a laundry chute by dropping some laundry down it, but we are going to destroy the laundry chute. Why? Well, we want something else in it. We went through a lot of different ideas, but for the real estate, the best thing
Crack the floor.
would be
Where we're going to drop through when we put our broken elevator door.
got to get up to the second roof. Fireman pole. Now look at how big this thing is. This thing was huge, really long, very complicated, but we also had to throw in a coat of paint and make it look. I'm a big fan of like Tower of Terror, old elevator things.
1, 2, 3.
My daughters have gotten so good at the fireman pole. I know it looks wiggly, but it is secure, and my daughters do it every day. This was another video where I knew I wanted a secret hiding place in the wall. As you can hear, my daughter said, "Daddy, are we going to hide in there?" And I didn't know what we wanted to do until the hole was in there. And then I went and picked up a Where's Waldo poster. And my daughter was very excited to hide behind
How you doing in there?
It's like my favorite. How you doing in there?
You know how the girls have been playing Where's Waldo?
Oh, that's fun.
So I
Did you
want
already find him on here? Oh, you want me to find him?
So Anna's a wonderful sport. My daughters love her so much, and she is absolutely amazing. Watch this here.
Holly, go!
She was totally willing to get punched in the face there, and it almost happened. And there's, but okay, this is crazy. Buckle up. What is happening there? Okay, so I had this idea. I was like, I want to create a skydiving thing in my house, but we have to build a trap door in my house. So this is how you build a trap door in your house. This is a closet upstairs next to my daughter's bedrooms. A big walk-in closet, like 80, oh boy, whoops. Watch me make a big mistake
I
here.
think if I sit here, I just gotta stay away from that hole. Oh, it's holding me.
It's not going to hold you.
Yeah, it's holding okay.
Nope.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so you can fall through the ceiling. There's a little bit of trick photography in there because I didn't land on the floor, but
You okay? I don't need the saw.
shout out to the Binford shirt, a nice reference for those of you who know.
That's the trap door. This.
After we
Patching.
ripped apart the ceiling, we end up with an actual trap door. Now, this was fun. We went through a lot of different processes to figure out what would hold somebody, and this is genuinely the first time I'm about to go through the trap door.
I didn't like that sound at all.
Okay, this is the button that'll open the trap door.
Here.
Okay?
The hardest part was it couldn't be a lever that would work by friction and pulling something out. I needed my daughter, who was 3 at the time, now 4. I needed her to be able to open the trap door. She's got the button right there.
I don't like this at all.
Not yet.
Oh man, I'm absolutely terrified in this moment. I have no idea if I'm going to hit myself on the way down.
Just push the button.
Okay, ready? 10,
Come on,
9.
No, just push it. Just push it.
messing with me.
I don't like it.
Oh,
Then push it.
Oh man,
Where did Daddy go?
it's the most fun thing. So here's what it looks like once we started building it. We jumped backwards and forwards in time here. I want you to see this beautiful. Look at that purple foam. Okay, purple foam because I'm a fan of Prince. Gotta love the purple. And this is a time lapse of us putting it in. It takes about 20 minutes to take out or put in the foam. We've done it several times. It's terrible. And it's also hidden behind the Alice door that you see earlier in the other secret passageway room.
The physics and the math. Can I pencil? What should I do?
So this, again, this is the first time, before we installed the actual door, this is the first time I'm jumping in. Guys, everyone needs a trapdoor in their house. It's the most fun thing you'd ever do. It's hilarious. There's my buddy Russ. He looks like he's standing up there. He is laying down completely. Oh, man. Oh, boy, I'm trying to... Oh, yes, this is when we changed the trapdoor. So after we did a ton of videos with the trapdoor as it was, I had a thought inspired by the little-known Home Alone 3.
Mommy, booby trap test.
Look at this.
Try number 1.
Gosh. Yeah, he
Face on the way down.
did fade his face on the way down. But it did end up working.
Honey, come downstairs.
Okay, I'm coming.
That's the best looking trapdoor in the world. That's crazy. Look at this ladder. Folds up into a briefcase, snaps into place. This.
That should be enough bounce.
Whoa! So here was a thought. When I was growing up as a kid, my dad had a trampoline in between 2 giant oak trees. And he tied bungee around both those trees so that you could hook up a kid
To bungee to jump on the trampoline. I don't have
giant oak trees in my backyard. But I do have a big room where I can put a trampoline and put some bungee in the wall.
so that I can hand the bungee to one of the girls. Here, Haven.
This was poor timing on my part.
It's safe.
It doesn't seem safe.
Yeah, so my wife was genuinely worried about this.
This, especially because,
Going in there?
Yeah, you're gonna go in the harness, right?
so you can see my daughter is excited. However,
Oh.
way too high. Holy buckets is that high. That's a problem. But we end up with a very good thing here. Look at this. The girls loved it, especially when you take away the trampoline. Like, it ended up just with like a flying rig, which was amazing. Now, we did want to get rid of the carpet, but we had a cool idea for a souvenir before the carpet goes away. And this is actually an idea of my wife's, Anna's, which is just with painter's tape, you can actually create your own rug. Now, you can judge as you want. There's one mistake I made in this. Just fun with the filming and the edits, but as we peel this up, you'll see.
I'm amazed at
The mistake I made was that X in the middle at the beginning of the shot, because you end up seeing it. You'll see, other than that, though, it ends up making a cool area rug that we actually used for a time after we put in the wood floors. Check this out. Cut it out, lay it out. There's the before, and look at those beautiful wood floors. Look at that. I mean, it's something. Either it's an ugly monstrosity or it's something. So I just want to show you this because it's a pretty cool setup. You can get these on Etsy. There are some amazing crafty people who have these special doorknobs. It looks like just a standard doorknob to start, but look at this face. It works amazing.
Straight. Mouth. Sticky. This is going to look really fun.
And what's nice about this is you'll see as we zoom out, it's actually a little miniature door. So I painted the door pink for my daughters, and now what's behind that is the foam pit.
Nice.
And here's an example. People ask me, do I get in trouble doing all this to my house with my wife? The answer is yes.
Something. Justin and Anna.
Okay, I knew she wasn't going to like this. I knew that she wasn't going to like it. So I made this for her just as a fun souvenir. But the real thing... the demo was so much fun. I did not do the install on this, but it ended up really beautiful. Look at my wife's reaction to her new countertops, because the before and after is incredible.
I love it.
Brightens up the room. Everything pops. Really, really pretty. All right, so thank you so much for watching. In the comments below, ask me some questions about some of these, and I'll give you the secret know-how. You tell me what you think in the comments below. Thank you again for watching. Justin Flom out.